Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the match we promised you. The Southwest Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard, defending his title against the Cowboy, Scott Casey, here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. As we get ready for the start of this match, the jacket off of the champion. There's the belt. Want to remind you, we just informed on that last intermission that next week, right here on Southwest Championship Wrestling, Bobby Jaggers against Luke Williams in a no disqualification match. No disqualification. The Sheepherder against Bobby Jaggers next week here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Now, the business at hand. I'm Steve Stack at ringside for this Southwest Heavyweight Championship match. Tully Blanchard, the champion. Scott Casey has been meeting Tully Blanchard around the country, trying to take that title away from him. And it seems like most of the time Blanchard figures out some way to get disqualified and keep a hold of that title. Let's see what the champion has in store for the Cowboy here tonight. Casey pulls Blanchard back to the center of the ring. Casey, hold on to that arm. Blanchard, the champion, up. Has Casey, slams him down. Blanchard drives in there with an elbow. Here's the count. It's one as the referee, Jack Howe, sees the shoulders come up. Blanchard holding on to Casey, but Casey throws him off. Well, Blanchard started in quickly, and I believe Blanchard is complaining that maybe Casey may have had a fist ready to throw. Tully Blanchard been known to throw a fist or two once in a while. He is the Southwest champion. Casey catches a knee as he came in after Blanchard. There's an elbow knocking Casey down in the center of the ring. Blanchard has him up for a backbreaker, and the champion goes in control of the match. He covers Casey up. It's two, and Casey gets a shoulder up. In behind with a face lock, it's the Southwest Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard. Earlier in the night, you saw the Southwest Tag Team Champions in the ring. Of course, their title wasn't on the line. They did win their match, but here, Blanchard has his title at stake. Oh, Casey got him back that time, dropped him on top of his head. Casey with an uppercut forearm staggers Blanchard to the ropes. Casey staying on top of the champion now as he comes in there with that elbow. Blanchard kicks out. Casey. Oh, that may be all for the champion. No, a 2 count. Scott Casey has defeated Tully Blanchard before. In fact, we had a tape of it where he defeated him at the Hemisphere Arena in San Antonio, pinned him right in the center of the ring, but the title wasn't on the line. This time the title is on the line. Can Casey pull the big one tonight? Talked to Scott earlier today. He said he'd been trying for 4 years to get that Southwest Heavyweight Championship title. Hasn't done it yet. He feels like this may be his lucky night, as he has been keeping an eye on Blanchard, studying every move. Of course, the champion is always tough, as you can see. Comes back with a beautiful suplex, and Tully Blanchard knows that he is in for a fight here tonight. He's doing everything he can, and he may have just retained that title. Nope. I was going to say he may have just retained it right there, as it looked like Casey wasn't going to get up a shoulder, but he did. Blanchard punishing the back of Scott Casey. Now he rolls him over. Here he goes for the victory, and it's a 2 count again as Casey slides out from underneath. Blanchard holding on to the head of the Cowboy, Scott Casey. Casey trips him down. Casey with an elbow to the back of the head of the champion, Tully Blanchard. Casey in front. Whoop! All the way over. The champion down for a count of 1, 2, and he brings up the right shoulder. A referee, Jack Howe, staying right on top of the action. Forearm to the back by Casey. Knocks Blanchard into the ropes. Casey comes in with a knee to the back. Blanchard being whipped across the ring into the turnbuckle as Casey whipped him all the way across the ring. Casey goes after him, pulls him out. Elbow to the back. The champion drops to his knees. He reaches for the referee to try to hold himself up, but he can't do it as Jack Howe got out of the way. Casey. Oh, a backbreaker. The champion down. 1, 2, and he kicks out. Once again, the championship is on the line. The challenger is Casey. There's the champion coming up with a fist. There's a knee. Knocks Casey into the ropes. He's sitting on that bottom rope, just barely holding on as Tully Blanchard comes after him. Blanchard with a reverse neck breaker, trying to finish the cowboy off. Ready to walk out of that ring with that Southwest title belt back around his waist is Tully Blanchard, and he doesn't do it there. Elbow to the back of the head. There's a fist from Casey as Blanchard holds on to the head of Casey, but Casey knocks him back with that fist. Into the ropes goes Blanchard. Blanchard comes off the ropes. Casey's in front. Power slam. The champion's down. 1, 2. He's got a leg over the bottom rope. He's got a leg over the bottom rope. Casey thinks he's 1. No, it's only 2, as he's told by the referee. Forearm to the back. Blanchard's hurting. Scott Casey trying to take the control of the match away from the champion. The fans are yelling, sleeper, sleeper, sleeper. Casey trying to pull Blanchard out. He holds onto the ropes. He didn't go, but he goes now right into that turnbuckle, injuring that left shoulder. Casey comes after him. Casey staying on top of him. Blanchard coming off the ropes, knocks him down. Blanchard going for the pin. 1, 2. And he comes out. Only a 2 count on the Cowboy, Scott Casey. Blanchard whips him across the way. Casey ducked underneath. Casey with a drop kick. He didn't get it as Blanchard got out of the way. There's a knee from Blanchard as the champion takes back the control. Casey not giving up any. Blanchard off the ropes. Shoulder tackle goes Casey. Over the top goes Tully Blanchard. Shoulder tackle right into the referee, Jack Howe. Jack Howe is down. Jack Howe is down. Tully Blanchard, the champion. Scott Casey, the challenger. Here comes a gentleman, Ken Timms, into the ring. Timms is helping out Blanchard. Timms is going up on the top rope. Oh, and Casey gets out of the way. Casey, get out of the way. It's Blanchard who is knocked down. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3, and we got a new champion. We got a new champion. Scott Casey, after 4 years, finally gains the Southwest Heavyweight Championship as Tully Blanchard had another one planned with gentleman Ken Timms. It didn't work that way. It didn't work that way at all. Listen to this crowd. Tully Blanchard has lost his title. Scott Casey, here he comes. Scott Casey.